Hey everybody, it's Old Folks here. It's time for the question and answer videos going into week 6. Got a few questions I want to answer, and then I'll talk a little bit about the game, just some upcoming things, and kind of going from there. One of the questions I got asked a lot, and I'm going to hope this is the best answer I can give you, is like armor pen and magic penetration. How does it work? So for our pleasure, I've taken West, who has a 15, basically 16% armor penetration. So if a guy has 1,000 armor, he's going to knock off 160 of that when he attacks him. So obviously he no longer has 1,000, now he has 840. And then he's got a skill, come down here to Kung Fu World, that penetrates another 144. The question is, which one gets applied first? The answer to that is we don't know. They don't tell us. We can factor in a lot of things. I've tried running a lot of different tests. It's just so iffy. I mean, I ran like 10 fights with West, and I'm sitting here going, okay, with all the items that I have, nothing's going to give me armor penetration. So what happens if I don't upgrade a skill? So I tried not upgrading a skill some. It didn't matter, and so I tried running other people with armor penetration, and it was, the numbers were close, but they just weren't, you get a crit and it throws everything off. So the way it works is either like this. Either a guy's got 1,000 armor, he knocks off 16%, which drops it down to 840, and then he comes over here and he knocks off another 144, which drops him down basically to 700 armor. So instead of having 1,000 armor, he now has 700. That seems very okay, some people might like it, some people might not. The other option then that you have is, you have a guy with 1,000 armor, and you take off 144 of that, which leaves you 856. At that time, basically, you take off that other 16%, which leaves you with 719. So, I mean, we're talking like within 20 points, 25 points, which is why it's so hard to compare it. It all kind of comes out the same. It's a little bit different, but it all kind of comes out the same. So whichever one gets applied first, I don't know, but that's how it works. It works the same way with magic penetration. Takes off the percentage, takes off the solid amount. Which one goes first, I don't know. So there's the short answer, there's the long answer. The perk of him obviously is on a Kung Fu team. Suddenly all these guys over here that people run together, a Saizo, a Chavez, a Smoke, suddenly they all now are penetrating an extra 144. So that's helpful for the team as a whole if you're facing a tanky armory team. Even if you're not, it just does more damage. So that's kind of how that works. The question was, is there anything to gain from attacking someone's fortress? The answer to that is you can destroy the fortress, which means they lose construction points, which means it gets relocated. They can no longer jump to that location with their turf cards, but you're not going to get anything like the little cards out of it. So other than upsetting somebody or moving them out of being near you, no, not really. When's the Christmas thing going to go away? Nobody knows. I was like, surely they updated the whole Hero Temple. They were going to take that away, but they didn't. I'm guessing when winter's over officially, when spring starts, I don't know. Maybe it's year-round. I don't know. Like some guys who don't put up the Christmas tree. They didn't do what I did, which was wrap in saran wrap. I don't know. Who can answer that? What do I think about Gears or Mira on the same team? Are they a good combo? I've ran Gears and Mira on the same team. I bet I've ran Mira and Pearl a lot. I mean, I like them both. The advantage of Gears is he's a backliner. The advantage of Mira is she focuses the most damaged person, which if Gears is destroying their backline, it's a great synergy. It's one of the reasons why I like Pearl and Mira together, is because Pearl buffs Mira usually. And she's hitting the back line, which helps, Mira attack the back line even more. So I'm fine with that combination. I've liked it. I've ran it. That's kind of one of my thoughts. The thing has gotten better. A lot of people are using him. He's gotten stronger. I like to see him. I've got mine 5-starred. But good gosh, man, I can't keep. I mean, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm currently working on Jolie. I'm trying to finish Kaiser. I just got level 88, so I'm trying to level up all my guys that I use. It's like I don't have enough stuff. And I mean, I've got overkill, so I really have to narrow down. I'm coming to that point in the game where I've really got to focus. I leveled up skills and I went from 50 million to 30 million. So obviously, there's a lot of gold going out there. Somebody asked me, what's the best? How's this work? Kind of in the whole academy thing. So you have this cooldown. This cooldown's always open. You know, when this is full, then obviously, you know, you got to wait for it or spend to speed it up. And cooldown B is something that you spend 150 gems on, or you have a card, and you get 48 hours to build. Now, when you click on this question mark over here, and you scroll down, it says this is how much longer you have in your duration before it locks up. So what I usually do is a long, if I can do it, it's a kingdom. I do a long construction build for that last one. So I'm going to look here and say, okay, I'm buying some stuff there. There's my 4. I'll go to my bag. Find my bag. Supplies. Ignore my flowers. Somebody always comments on my stuff. You know, I've got these. I'll use these. I'll use them bulk. I want to maximize that. It wasn't a ton, but so you know, I go back to this now, and I see that I'm still 100K, so I need 30K more. I might speed up a little bit more than. I'm real close, so I'm going to see by morning time what comes in. And so for this queue here, I'm going to initiate this. It's going to take 209 hours. 209 hours. That's with the negative 5% time to it. So this queue will then be locked up for 200 plus hours, but it'll be counting down that whole time. So it's really great when this is about to expire to use something really big. And so this way you can keep this guy open to continue to do the rest of your stuff here. I'm basically capped out here. I'm not basically, I am capped out. Which leaves me with just these and just these. These cost more in the sense of how much they cost, but they're shorter term right now. Of course, they don't give as much. You know, I'm only getting 2.3 on that, and here I'm getting 16.5. So semantics, we're not going to go into that though. So I'm real close. Need just a little bit more. Let's close that. Let me see. What was on? Am I going to do some of the other classes? Yes, I will always do on the classes. I should have everything up for all the items. If you got questions on them, man, I love some of your thoughts. Again, that's just kind of my main stuff. I switch some of them between when I'm doing the arena or I'm doing like the crystal dungeon. I'll swap some of my items to help me survive better there that are different, and that's just filling it out. People ask me, how do I have all these heroes? You know, do you put a lot of money? Do you have secrets? The truth is, yes. It's a little bit of both. I have put money into it. But I also, you know, it's like I'm on a new server, and people were like, how should I go about getting heroes? And I said, well, what do you mean? They go, well, I want Ariel. And I said, great. Ariel's a great character. You know, what are you going to do? And they said, well, I want Ariel. I'm going to buy her today. And I said, now, wait a second. Are the heroes that you want along with Ariel for sale today? And they're like, well, no. And I said, well, then don't buy it today. Buy her on a day when the heroes that you want down here are there, if you know it's within that rotation, and that way you're getting multiple heroes that you're going to use. That's really maximizing the gems you're spending anyways, because I'm going to be honest, you know, I really don't want to buy Yuan. I mean, he's not bad, but I mean there's other greater options, and so kind of use your brain. Go with that. So I do I do that. Somebody asked me, you know, am I making a ton of money off YouTube. People, I haven't even made $100 yet. It's just what it is. I do this because I like y'all. What about Alma? Need an awakening? I'd like to see an awakening. I don't know what it would be. There's been a lot of debate about her, about Alma. I don't want to get into the whole guy-girl class thing. Sorry, everybody gets all freaky on me. This problem that you have is you already got one there for this. You already got one for this. So I don't know. You know, part of your problem is with the, you know, what's it gonna provide? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Is it going to be the Death Rock, or is that going to be media, or you know what I'm saying? Who's going to get what? And then what are you really going to buff skill wise with Alma? I don't know. But yeah, I'd like to see her get one. I'd like to see Regana get one. There's a lot of people I like to see get them, so I don't know. Then going from there, there's a few things that have come out on the patch notes. Obviously, the arena is going to have these random mystery heroes. If you beat them, you get more stuff. I don't know anything about that. I haven't seen it in action. It's going to be interesting. Also, there's a new event coming down. For those of you that haven't got Noel and Snow, or if you're like me and your age is just a little bit away, I'm 70 away from 5-starring him. There's an event coming out, but it's kind of a little hokey. I don't know all the specifics, but you're throwing snowballs at Snowman. You got to spend gems for snowballs. You get one free a day. I don't know. Some people say it's not any better than the wheel. I don't know. I haven't used it, but so there are a few new events possibly coming down to take our gems for heroes. Still waiting on the legendary marksman to come out. Lucifer. This is definitely on my to get list. If you know me and my love of AD guys and girls, definitely on my to get list. Interest to see how that plays out. Kind of going from there. You know, if you've been watching my channel, you notice I'm doing a VIP 0 run through. There are days that I just want to drop $5 so I can be VIP 2, so I can get certain perks, but I've resisted. Even the VIP 1 for the auto mode, which I finally got because I'm level 40. But, you know, kind of check it out. I'm really trying to use the skills that I've gained and the knowledge that I have to build my team around whatever I get out of the wishing pool. You know, because on a VIP 0, this thing really is what's either going to torture you or not torture you. Somebody asked me, Valentine event's coming down the pipe here. Something's going to drop. So what does that mean to our roses, our flowers that we have? Oh, that's the wrong button. We'll blame it on old age. What's going to happen to all these flowers we have? I don't know. I'm saving them. That way I can give them away and hopefully, you know, help out whoever it is or get whatever it is. But I don't know. So just kind of keep your eye on that. And as soon as I see something, I'll let you know. Got any other questions or comments or thoughts for next week's question and answer? Feel free to leave it. I'll gladly answer them. And I hope this helps y'all. I will talk with y'all. Have a great weekend.